All right, welcome back, YouTube. I'm going to finish up today or start with my continuance on my EDC, but today is going to be about Barracuda base plate. Okay. A lot of people like, what's Barracuda? Who's Barracuda? This is going to be my review and installment on the base plate. Okay. Normally, I go ahead and go with Terran Tactical, which to me, it's a preference. That's what a lot of people say. But an understanding of what a base plate does and what it is, it's more like size, fit, and function. Okay. Terran Tactical has been on the market for a few years now, and pretty much he's an all-star. Say nothing bad about his products or about him. He's got awesome kit. But I ran across this one because I actually seen it on YouTube, and it was by another YouTuber. And when I seen it, I'm like, let me do my review and let me do an installment video, because I've used quite a few base plates. I mean, I've used a few in my time, and some have worn, some have broke, some have had bad plagues of, just not being able to function and fit. But I've ran this one, and I give an honest review on that one. And what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be installing it on an original model Glock 19 mag. And this is a basic 15 rounder, and this is the original model mag. So that's going on here. The Terran Tactical, just in case somebody's wondering, this is on the 17, and this is what I run on my 19 when I'm just at the range or when I'm kicking around. Okay, so this is what they sent, and this is an unpackaging, review, and an EDC. Okay, so basically you get a package, Ziploc bag. It's a nice bag, heavy duty. You get a replacement spring, which is a standard spring, no dry lube. You get the base plate, it's like another card, another QD scanner, and an Allen wrench. So basically, he sends you everything you need, and he sends you a business card, which is awesome. Let's get that in there. And no, he did not pay me to do this, and like I said, this is a review, and I'm just giving him, his credit, because he's in the market with a lot of people that's doing a lot of things with aluminum base plates, and I'm just gonna give him his crack and give him his credit and his due. So let's unpackage. So first impression of the base plate, it feels solid in the hand, well made. Some precision machining went into it, but here's one of the cons. As you run into the rear of the base plate, there are some really sharp, fine edges on the back. Now, a lot of people are aware of what sharp edges do on kit. They catch, they snag, and over a period of time, they'll rub, and they will actually cut. Now, this one has two, one on the top and one on the bottom on each side. That's one of the cons. Okay, great machine, but there was something left out of the quality control when they were checking the ends of the base plate. Now, as a comparison, on the Terran Tactical, they're all smooth and polished over completely on both sides. Okay, with this one, it's a round or curved vexed edge, which is smooth. Everything else on this mag well is smooth. So there's no problem with that. Okay, so as we go on, we're going to install it. Let's get this out of the way. Business card. Okay. Things I'm going to be using to install this. A lot of people say, how do I put it in? What do I use to install? There's a few things I'm going to use. I'm going to use acetone, which most people be like, well, what are you using acetone for, and just installing a base plate? Okay, two things. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and I know there's no F-ups. When you're making a mistake, you got to make sure it's Loctite. There's another thing. Loctite. Do not forget to put Loctite on any of your kit if Loctite. I don't care if it's a It's a piece of kit that go around your neck. If it's going on and it's going on for life and liberty, you gotta have Loctite. For those of you like what kind of Loctite? Loctite brand, thread locker, blue, 242. That's the brand I use, and that's the brand I use on a lot of my kit. Okay. Next, cloths, microfiber, and a grease cloth. That's basic. Rubber gloves, of course. Magnetized catch tray. 5/32 punch. And an X-Acto knife. And just for good measure, I'm going to break these bad boys out. Even though it's OP, of course I know it's going to be overdone. You're doing too much. But look, if it's done right, it's done tight. It's bench top, needle file set. I'm just going to go ahead and get it done right. So let's start. I don't want to leave out the neoprene grip, because when you grab this mag, you want to make sure you grab it tight. Make sure it doesn't slip. Okay, let's get to work. Most of the time people are grabbing these mags, they'll be like, oh, it's not the trouble, it's the way and the function of you using it. Just grab it, hold it, almost like you're inserting a mag. Now, if you're grabbing and pushing that way, it's going to be a little hard and a little odd. So you always grab it, take it and turn it in your hand, push it down, and cup it. Stick your punch in, hold down, and remember, you're going to be using force. Pull. It's just that simple. Once again, I'm just going to show you again. Stick it in, hold, and pull down. That was pretty simple. You're not doing any damage to the mag. It'll go right back into place if you don't want to do it. When you want to, pull down, follow it completely down. But once you do it, make sure your follower is at the top. And remember to keep your thumb over, because this spring is under tension. So don't think that, you know, it's gonna just drop and fall and you're gonna be okay. For those of you that are doing this, that are professionals, that are big boys, you know, we stay big boy rules. Use professional courtesy when you disarm your firearm, deactivating it, taking it apart, however you want to put it. Take it safe. Okay, there's the base plate. There's the base plate step, the spring, and the follower. Take that piece off, set it aside. Okay. You're asking about the acetone and everything else. Take your mags, always give them a run through. Anytime you're disassembling or taking things apart, putting it back together, you know, if you did it right, you know it's right. If you second guess yourself at any point in time you're messing with your kit, then of course you're gonna be going through that issue of should I, would I, could I. I just be like, I know I did it right. So we're just running it through. That's it. Run it through, making sure I'm getting it clean, making sure there's no dirt, no dust, no grit. So when I put it in, it's put in right. So we're gonna take that, put that aside. Okay. Check the function of the base plate. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. It's something I teach the kids. So I'm gonna teach you guys. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So we want it to be loose. And take it all the way out. Here's what these doohickeys, or what your wife or your girlfriend might call that metal thing. Keep that and keep that. That's in a safe location. Now we're done. Now, take a little bit of acetone. Pop the keg on that bad boy. Okay. Just gonna wipe it off. Take the screw. Wipe it off too. That's done. Get your Loctite. Here's where a little professional courtesy come in. Take it and shake. Like Ricky Bobby. Shake and bake. Okay, shake's done. Apply. Let's get a little bit on that thread. It doesn't take much, guys. It's Loctite. If you know how to use it, then you've encountered it. And basically what we're doing, we're just putting some on the threads and removing any doubt that that might walk out. So that's done. Okay. Okay, here's the part where most of us look and be like, oh, what did I do? Okay, the spring is made exactly the way it came in and came out of the original spring, but it's longer. There's the top, the widens from the bottom. Okay, when you take it and put it in, the direction it goes in, almost like Snoopy's doghouse, is pointing upward. So of course you take it, till you hear the click. Now the first time I did this, it clicked, so I don't know if it's gonna do this with this one. Because it has a little step on the side right here and on this side where it's supposed to click. So I'm just making sure it's not me. That's why I'm wearing gloves. You hear the click, it's popping. It's not engaging. Okay, there it is. Next, gonna take it. Take the mag. I'm gonna insert it in the right direction. For those of you that can see that, there you go. Now, non-tricky part. All you have to do, put your mag down. Good, solid, firm direction. Take your other thumb, push it down. Come back over with your other, hold it. Push again, hold again. Now, that's engaged. Now, we're gonna turn it all the way around to your 12 o'clock position. Take the base plate and start to slide. Okay, here's where the X-Acto knife come in at. Move all this back out and set it aside. Take your X-Acto knife and we're gonna cut these little tabs off. Now most people have a freak out moment when they gotta cut something off a mag or when they gotta do something. Look, this thing is gonna hit the dirt, catch grass, and whatever. The reason you have to, it'll go in, but it's a tight fit. And as you can see, it's actually gouging into the mag well of the mag, where the mag step is. So we're just gonna take it off. You can do this with a knife. I'm just showing you guys to where it's most of you that really care about your kitten is gonna go through a lot of stuff. You wanna make sure in the stages it's done. We're gonna take this sucker and we're gonna cut it down. And we're gonna cut it at the top. Don't freak out, ladies. I know most of you, oh, he's gonna cut. No, don't worry about it. Look, she can take it. See, it's going in. The blade's actually in the side and it's clean cut. We're gonna take it and ride it straight down the side. Now watch. Come straight off. Okay. And remember guys, you mess with something sharp on your workbench or your workstation, always make sure you put your tools back where they're neat and safe. And like I said, I was gonna come back with these bad boys. Just find the flat one, this kid right here, and just run them across once or twice. Clean. Clean. Grab your microfiber, knock them off, clean them up. Reinsert. Push down. Remember, use that thumb as a step. 1, 2, step in. Get your base plate. And put it on. As you're putting it down, make sure it's all the way seated into the mag. And just slide your base plate on. It's a little snug. It's tight. That's one thing I like about it. It's tight. Now you still will get a little gouging of plastic from it because it is tight, it's formed tight, and it's snug. It's in there. It's all the way up. Okay. So let's take it. Take it with a Loctite. We're gonna install it. And they send the Allen wrench that comes with it, which I think that's cool. A lot of people are starting to send tools with all the kit that we're needing to assemble. And with me, it's about how simple it is. Because at the end of the day, if I got to dig around through my toolbox, or I don't have a kit, or I'm just doing it and I'm on a budget, that's fine. But he sent the Allen wrench with it. Okay. To help you thread this, twist the threads counterclockwise till you feel it catch, and start twisting clockwise. And you'll feel it when it's snug up. And then you take this one and start catching it down. And that extra torque that you're feeling is the resistance from the mag being in, and it's actually pushing against it so that way it doesn't slide out. Because as I finish this one, to give you a reference, it's going to protrude out enough to where it's holding that mag in at the back of the bottom, and that's what you want to see. You want to see it seated firmly, and you want to feel it to where it's not flush, but it's got a little rise in it. So instead of, you know, trying to think that it works, just take your time, and if you can handle it, twisting it down like that, it'll work faster. It's just when you get it past that hump, you'll do it like that. Okay. Now with this one, there's a little rise in it, so you're going to bag this one out a little bit. Okay. Much force as I can put on this thing to pop it out, it's not going anywhere. She's in there secure. I'm going to take my guide and push it down. And presto cito. I'm going to get a few rounds, test and see how many rounds I can get in this guy. And then after that, I'm going to do a seating position into a Glock 19. And after that, I'm going to do a function check. And after that, you guys will have complete instruction tutorial on how to put yours together. So give me a second.